bartending in Las Vegas for 10 years, and today I'm here to teach you how to pour like a pro. And we're going to start with something very simple, something that I judge bartenders right off the bat when I see them, and it's the proper way to grip the bottle when you're pouring. So let's start with the do. This is how you hold a bottle properly when you're pouring it. Thumb over the pour spout to make sure it doesn't leak or come out. You go straight in from 0 degrees to 180 degrees. And do your count from there. How do you not hold the bottle? Like this. Like this. Like this. Or any other goofy way that you see the newbies hold the bottle. This is the proper way to pour like a pro. So now I've showed you guys the proper way to pour using the proper grip and the 0 to 180 method. Now I'm going to show you the count method. The proper method is a 4 count, not a 3 count, not a I kind of raise my arm like this and put it back down count method. That doesn't work that way. Proper count method is a 4 count, like this, where every count indicates a 1/4 ounce. I'm going to pour an ounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Ounce, my ounce jigger. And it goes like that for any amount. You want to do 2 ounces, it's an 8 count. Ounce and a quarter, 5 count, so on and so on. It's really simple and it takes practice. It takes a cadence. Every count is actually 0.39 seconds. Another good way to learn how to get the proper cadence when you're pouring is to actually use jiggers and count while using the jigger. I have a 2 ounce jigger here, so I'm doing an 8 count, and I'm going to work on getting my timing to where when I get to 8, I'm at 2 ounces, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And every time you use a jigger in a pour spout, count while you're doing it. Ounce and a half, ounce and a quarter. It'll train you to know how to free pour a lot better. So another way of properly pouring is you can use my invention, the flash pour. What the flash pour does is it has a built-in mechanism that flashes to the perfect bartender's count. All you have to do is count the flashers and get a perfect pour every time. Just like this. If you want to do an ounce pour, you're going to count 4 flashes on the flash pour. 1, 2, 3, 4. A perfect pour every time. Perfect pours and a flash. Now this is a little more advanced method. It's called the pour with bounce pour, with the counting as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour an ounce in each glass, but I'm not going to uninvert the bottle. I'm going to do what's called a bounce pour. You put a momentary pause into the flow, into the next glass, pour an ounce into there, and the method goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get your ounce and your ounce. And that's the bounce pour. So now we're going to talk about shaking, the proper way to shake your drinks. Now there's a whole methodology behind this, the hard shake, Japanese hard shake. You can do an entire half-an-hour video on this, but I'm going to give you the very basics of shake, and I'll do a video like that later. Let's just start with what not to do. You don't put Cosmopolitan in your tin and some ice and do one of these. I don't even know what this is. But I see a lot of people do it all over the country when I travel around. This is not a shake. You also do not shake things like rum and cokes. You do not shake mojitos after you add the soda. Maybe you might want to shake it before, I don't see why, but anyway. So that's real quick. Let's do the one-hand shake. It's a little easier, have some ice in there to show it to you. You have the tin on the glass, you seal it up, both hands. The idea is to agitate the liquid and the ice as much as possible. Up and down, side to side. Like that. Then you don't need to be banging your fist against this thing to get it and banging against the bar. You just wiggle it out of there. Don't be a pussy. Just yank it out of there. Real quick, and you look really fancy when you get to where you can start pulling this off in your bar. This is the 2-hand shake. So it's a little tougher because you got to make sure it's not about to explode all over your face. What are these? Two-hand shake and a one-hand shake. the shaking. Now, like the bounce pour, this is a little more advanced method. This is called the shake and stir. When performing the shake and stir, I suggest you shake with you stir with your dominant hand and you shake with your non-dominant hand. So the shake and stir goes something like this. Kind of like tapping your head and rubbing your belly. It takes practice, but it's pretty slick when you pull it off. And last but not least, and again, this is another advanced method that takes practice and some hand-eye coordination, especially when you happen to have two different spoons. These have two the same glasses. It's the double stir, and it goes like this. Obviously, you can see my left hand not as strong as my right. This is something I'm still working on myself, but there's the double stir. And that's my crash course in learn how to pour like a pro. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like the video and come back and check out flashpour.com. If you're ever in Las Vegas, swing by the Aria Resort and Hotel and come sit behind me. Thank you very much.